Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Suns versus Kings NBA matchup on Friday, December 8th, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks every day, but if you're looking for the games that I'm betting today, the ones I like the best, I put those under the Premium Picks tab. You can use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make bigger bets. If that's you, text the number that you see on the screen, and that's the only way you can get them. They're not available on the website. But let's get to this one. Suns taking on the Kings. Two pretty good teams in this one. 11-9 for the Suns. 11-8 for the Kings. Both these teams have had some injuries along the way. So, as you move on throughout the season, you can't just take these first 20 games and extrapolate that record, times it by 4 and figure out where these teams are going to land. You have to remember that the Suns started the season without Booker and without Beal, while the Kings went through a series of games without Fox in the lineup. And those guys are certainly difference makers, and they have proved to be difference makers when these teams have hit the court. The problem that the Kings have had is in the home favorite role. That's where they've really struggled. And for the Suns, well, I think this team is still finding itself and putting itself together. They made those big offseason moves, and in the meantime, still trying to see if that's going to pay dividends. And I think the only way that those pay dividends is with team chemistry, because the talent, outside of having, Beal as an addition, but outside of adding Beal, Booker and Durant, those guys were already there. But the thing is that the Suns come into this one losing 3 of their last 4 games, including that disappointing loss against the Lakers, losing 106-103 by, getting a point and a half in that game. The Lakers advance in the tournament and, in the in-season tournament because of that win. And the Suns, well, they end up playing in this game, which is almost like a consolation matchup within the regular season. Meanwhile, the Kings also had lost, in that they lost to the Pelicans 127-117 as a 3.5-point home favorite. I gave out the Pelicans in that video. You guys just absolutely crushed me. But what I've seen is that the Pelicans actually, with Zion in the lineup, are a good team. I've been critical of Zion throughout the years, not because of the way he plays when he's on the court, because of the way that he doesn't play on the court when he's injured a lot of the time. And of course, you can't fault a guy for being hurt, but you can fault a guy for not trying to get back on. And I think that, and for being in condition when he does get back on, I think that's was part of the issues that I've had with him. We'll have to see how it plays out. We're still only 20 games into the season. So, this guy, as far as going a full 82, we haven't seen it yet, and we'll see it if it happens. But different story, different video. But this Kings team, like I said, plays well as a road dog. That's where they've made their mark the last few years as the home favorite, pretty much dead money. They're decent when it comes to offense. Not quite as prolific as they've been in the past. Shoot about 46.4%. The Suns, of course, can D it up. They just have a lot of good players on this team. And offensively, well, we know the Suns can shoot the lights out from beyond the arc. I know the Suns are probably the better team. They probably win this game. But getting points with the Kings on the road has been straight money. I'm going to take the Kings, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, check out our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.